Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most heated Prime Minister's question sessions in recent memory. The focus? The government's controversial employment bill and its impact on growth, businesses, and workers. Keir Starmer and Prime Minister Rishi Sunak went head-to-head in a fiery exchange that exposed deep divides over economic policy. Let's break it all down.
To the CBI in November. There's no point me just complaining about Labour, she said. It's obvious that we Conservatives lost the confidence of business. We're not taking lectures from them.
Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, came out swinging. He accused the Prime Minister of misleading the House and failing to address the negative impact of the employment bill on businesses. Starmer argued that the bill, with its clauses increasing business costs and expanding trade union powers, would stifle growth and lead to higher unemployment. He didn't mince words, calling it an unemployment bill and claiming it would make it harder for businesses to hire new employees, especially young people looking for their first job. Starmer pointed to specific clauses in the bill, such as those allowing new employees to take their employers to tribunal on their first day of work. He called the bill an adventure playground for lawyers, suggesting it would create more legal disputes than jobs. He also highlighted concerns from small businesses, citing a Federation of Small Businesses survey that found 92% of small employers are worried about the bill's impact. Starmer didn't stop there. He accused the government of being out of touch with the needs of businesses and workers, saying the bill fails the Prime Minister's own growth test.
Fixing the mess they left and growing our economy. CBI said they celebrate their positive leadership, a clear vision to kickstart our economy. That's the difference. We're growing the economy. They left it in a complete mess.
He challenged Sunak to drop the bill, arguing that it would harm the economy rather than help it. But Prime Minister Rishi Sunak wasn't about to back down. He defended the employment bill, stating that it provides necessary protections for workers and is consistent with economic growth. Sunak highlighted the government's achievements, including record levels of investment, rising wages, and falling inflation. He argued that these are signs of a strong economy and proof that his policies are working. Sunak also took aim at Labour's record, accusing them of leaving the economy in a mess when they were last in power. He criticized Starmer for opposing key infrastructure projects, like airport expansion and housing development, which he argued are essential for boosting the economy and creating jobs. Sunak even coined a new term for Labour, calling them a coalition of blockers for their resistance to growth initiatives. The Prime Minister didn't shy away from defending the bill's expansion of trade union powers either. He argued that stronger worker protections are good for the economy and that Labour has consistently voted against supporting workers. Sunak's message was clear. His government is focused on growth, but not at the expense of workers' rights. The debate didn't stop at the employment bill. Both leaders touched on broader economic issues, revealing their contrasting visions for the country's future. Starmer emphasized the importance of businesses and entrepreneurs in driving growth, arguing that you can't tax, borrow, or legislate your way to prosperity. He pointed to other countries like the US and Argentina, which are cutting red tape to boost their economies. Starmer also criticized the government's approach to regulation, saying it's making it harder for businesses to thrive. He highlighted the challenges of property planning and infrastructure development, arguing that the current system is too slow and costly. Starmer's message was clear. If the government wants to grow the economy, it needs to listen to businesses and cut unnecessary bureaucracy. On the other hand, Sunak reiterated his commitment to reforming planning regulations and building new homes to kickstart the economy. He accused Labour of having no credible growth policies and said his government is focused on fixing the mess they left behind. Sunak also pointed to international confidence in the UK economy, citing PwC's ranking of the UK as the second best place to invest in the world. One of the most contentious parts of the debate was the bill's expansion of trade union powers. Starmer accused the government of deregulating for unions instead of businesses, which he claimed would harm growth. He pointed to Clause 61, which reduces the notice period for strikes to just 1 week, arguing that this would be catastrophic for the economy. Sunak fired back, saying stronger worker protections are good for the economy and that Labour has consistently voted against supporting workers. He also highlighted the CBI's support for the government's economic policies, quoting their praise for the Chancellor's recent speech on growth. Sunak's message was clear. His government is on the side of workers and labor is out of touch. So, what's the takeaway from this fiery PMQs session? The employment bill remains a contentious issue, with labor calling it a threat to growth and the government defending it as essential for worker protections. Both sides are digging in, and with the economy still struggling, the stakes couldn't be higher. Who do you think won the debate? Was Starmer right to call out the bill's impact on businesses, or does the Prime Minister have a point about protecting workers? Let us know in the comments. That's it for today's deep dive into PMQs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more political analysis and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. This version is clean, concise, and ready for a professional voiceover delivery.